Shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, we give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahawashi, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. We give double honor to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Also say shalom to honor Akim out there, preaching his truth and all truth and sincerity. Here I'm the brother Tazmo Kabar here with the brother
Uriah.
And we're the brother from the GMS in Miami, the Heralds of Yahawashi 144 camp. With a quick, in transit. And before you want to start up, start the video, we're going to touch up on the true names of the Heavenly Father and His Son. The so-called God. His true name is Yahweh, which is, His name is Yahweh. All right, which His name means He exists. And the true name of His Son, who is so-called called Jesus. All right, His true name is Yahawashi, which His name means He saves, He delivers, but He's soon about to do according to prophecy. All right, we just gonna be going to constantly being on watch and constantly pay attention to what's going around. Especially being in the end times, closer than we ever been. All right, we real close. All right, in the time rumors of wars, pestilence. All right, uproars of the people. Okay, it talks about the MTV, and as prophets, mainly we gotta constantly be on watch. Pay attention to these things, man. All right, Scripture says, I believe it's 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 7. You gotta watch and be sober, man, sober-minded. All right, because why? Ultimately, being prophets too. Why? We got warn our people, man. We got to warn our people, pay attention to what's going on. Even too, if you're not a prophet, all right, you may be a help, and so on, so on. You still got to watch it for yourself, man. Okay, we live in the end times, man. All right, in prime, this is prime time, to seek Yahweh Shem Shai, man. All right, you guys know?
Yeah, just like the brother was saying, man, they uproots in the people, and look at France, man. France got, the people over there are in the uproar, man. So we are to be, as prophets, we are supposed to watch these signs and filter them through the scriptures, man. Because we almost at the end, man. Esau moving quick with what he got to move with, man. Because he got a short time.
Yeah, that's primarily also too because we see what time we living in right now, man. Especially living in Babylon, which a lot of things gonna happen in Babylon. Okay, there's a lot that's going on around the world too. And a lot of things that Yahawashi was telling the disciples in Matthew chapter 24 is happening within our faces, man. Okay, brothers, how do we watch? We pay attention to the news, see certain things that we can see in actual eyes, going day by day. Okay, pay attention to articles. Yeah, we really touch upon a lot of articles. All right, and just filter them through the scriptures, man. All right, yeah, the Lord told us that certain things would happen. All right, we gotta see it for ourselves and see what's going on and tie it with the scriptures, man. Our brother be sharing articles all over the place, primarily, the news, man. Okay, that's how we able to understand and discern what times it is right now. We watch. All right, that's what you gotta appreciate. You got it.
Romans 13:11. That knowing that time that now it is a higher time to wake out of sleep, for now our salvation is nearer than what we believe. Right, man. Hey, now is the time to come back to Yahweh Shem Shai. Because as prophets of Yahweh Shem Shai, we are seeing the current events that are happening in the earth, man. And those signs that we see are tying with the scriptures, man, and showing us that hey, there's only a little bit of time left, man. So ain't no more procrastinating, ain't no more trying to wait. Get the knowledge now, man.
And the whole point why you want to get the knowledge now, seeing that we at the end and we get closer and closer, because there's gonna be a time where you can find the men of the Lord on the highways and byways. There's gonna be a point of time where you're not gonna be able to watch our videos on YouTube. All right, it's gonna say seek the Lord while you may be found, man. I believe it is Isaiah 55 verse 6. Okay, we gotta see the Lord now. All right, that's part of why we watch. Knowing that, okay, there's a certain way, we gotta conduct ourselves. All right, there's certain things we gotta warn our people. Which we warn our people of everything that the Lord, bless us with understanding to know. And a part of those things are the signs, man. Okay, there's a lot of earthquakes. Hey, a lot of earthquakes going around. Hey, the Lord stirring up the Medes. Already got Russia, Ukraine, all this bullshit. All these wars and things which is gonna lead ultimately to the, World War III, man, and it brings it out. We outside coming, man, where it's gonna all happen in the Valley of Jehoshaphat. Watching for that. All right, you got pestilence on the rise. We in Florida. We in Florida. Primarily Miami, but in Florida and also to Texas, they're talking about this thing called malaria. If I'm pronouncing it right, malaria. All right, which we not you know, ignorant of Satan devices, where not too long ago, Bill Gates was talking about releasing some type of mosquitoes, okay, all right, in certain places, which I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Florida and Texas, and how suddenly now there's a thing going on in Cabo area, man. All right, we're not ignorant of Satan devices. Those things we gotta watch out too, man. All right, you know, Esau, you know, which Bill Gates is an Edomite, a so-called white man. All right, they know they got a short time, man. All right, thus knowing that, that's why they gonna be moving in haste, and we gotta pay attention to these moves, man. All right, we gotta pay attention because we're not being ignorant, okay? All right, Esau do these things plainly and within our face, and the Lord allows us to see it. We gotta pay attention to these things, man. It's not like you're gonna see these things. Oh shit, Esau made a thing called Neuralink. Or Esau made a chip. Shit, I'm not gonna pay attention to that. Nah, man, you gotta stand on top, stand on top of your toes, and pay attention to these things and warn our people. All right, what scripture is the watchman? All right, you got it.
This is 2 Peter 3, verse 11. Seeing then all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons are you to be in all holy conversation and in godliness, looking for and hasting unto the coming of the day of the Lord, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. Right, man. Hey, that conversation is talking about your conduct, man. In verse 11, what manner of conduct are you supposed to be, knowing that, hey, you see the Neuralink, you know, you see the uproars, you see the earthquakes. What manner of conduct are you supposed to be, man? Are you supposed to be in a lollygagging, playful spirit? No, man. No, you're supposed to be in not a hateful spirit, but you know, in the spirit, like, hey, I gotta get on top of my shit, man. You know, I gotta get in these scriptures, man. You know.
Why? That's ultimately that's gonna, you know, preserve you within these times, man. All right, that's gonna ultimately, you know, Lord willing, keep us from the hour of temptation, man. That should come upon all men. Okay, normally that's a major thing, man. Hey, they're also talking about blackouts. That's been heavy, you know, especially during this summer. This summer been a hot summer. All right, that's up to the Lord. Okay, they talking about major blackouts. Blackouts gonna happen, cyber attacks. What do you think that's all about? That's really ultimately Esau ultimately come back from the Lord, man. All right, Esau ultimately left hand, all right, of the Most High. The Most High controls left and right. All right, that's what's all of the Most High. Okay, but these things you gotta pay attention to, man. All right, it's gonna talk about Jacob's trouble. You gotta remember that. All right, we know that's gonna come real soon. It's gonna intensify. We in the midst of it, but hey, ultimately through the Spirit, we understand it's gonna intensify. All right, having no lights, having no power, that leads to a amount of major things. All right, right now we're driving. Imagine the EMP would have hit right now. All right, yeah, the planes would have fallen in the sky. A lot of people been having accidents. All right, day by day, the people food, all right, gonna start rotting in their fridge. Okay, people aren't able to work. All right, a lot of skirmishes is gonna happen, man. A lot of disruption gonna happen with this part of space, man. People will start looting, start killing people, trying to find food, or all these things, man. All right, it's all of the scriptures.
That's right.
All right, you got it.
And that's why you should stay on watch, man. You know, because the day of the Lord, these scriptures speak about this. The scripture saying, 2 Thessalonians, that the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, man. You know, so you could, hey, if you've been doing your diligent work, and a freaking EMP hit, and you're not gonna be in the minded state of bugging out and trying to figure out what you're gonna do, man. You're gonna ultimately reverence the scriptures, man. You know, you're gonna ultimately use what you've been doing and apply it, man. You know, and that's why these people that these 2/3, they're gonna get caught by surprise, man. They're gonna be going out of Walmart, you know, and trying to go to the superstores, you know, and trying to get food, man. You know, because guess what? They wasn't keeping watch. You know, they wasn't doing what they were supposed to do, man. You know, that's why you ain't in the time. That's when you're supposed to do these things now, man. You know, keeping watch and filtering what's going on through the scriptures, man. You know,
and having what's good said, wisdom and knowledge shall be that stability of the times, man. Or why does that make sense? Because understanding that, all right, you don't gotta do all that shit. You understand? You know, read Matthew chapter 6, Matthew chapter 6, verse 25 on down. Understand that, hey, the Lord gonna provide for us, man. All right, hey, read Job chapter, I think that's chapter 5. In famine and death, you shall redeem me. Right. You can say, you shall laugh. All right, in these type of, you know, those type of times. Okay, you understand? We don't have to go all haywire, all crazy. The Lord got us, man. All right, the Lord got the angels around about us. All right, that's why we want to constantly be on our 10 toes. You know, so we're gonna continue watching through the diligence to the best of our ability. You know, so we don't have to take part, you know, all these things. Yeah, we're gonna be in the midst of it, but the difference between the men and the Lord, all right, is that the Lord gonna protect his net, and the Lord men are going to eat. All right, they're going to eat. Mary having abundance. And that's at the scriptures, man. Okay, and also too, we gotta watch because the scripture says, hey, you're gonna come as a thief in the night. We don't know what time the Lord come. All right, we don't know what time. Yeah, we understand we have the signs that show that he's closer and closer, but we don't know the exact time, date, or year. Okay, that's why you gotta constantly be. Another reason why you gotta constantly be on your 10 toes and constantly trying to, do what's right in the sight of Yahweh Shema Shai. You got it.
Yeah, man. As you're saying, the wisdom and knowledge are basically at times. Hey, if you've been reading those precepts, doing what you got to do diligently to spread party out about Shema Shai, when these things come in front of you, famine, pest, and the death, hey, you're not gonna bug out, man. You know why? Because it's automatically gonna be second nature to turn to remember the scriptures, man. You know, you want your shit happen, shit going off, in the world. Hey, what the scripture say? Wisdom and knowledge are being different at a time. And you're gonna put your whole trust in Yahweh Shema Shai, because you know what? You've been doing it before all hell break loose, man. It's automatically gonna be second nature to you, man. Because these people, it's not gonna be second nature to them to turn to Yahweh Shema Shai. They're gonna start to bug out, man. But us as men of the Lord, us being watchmen, we was watching before the things happened, man. So now when things happen, hey, we are in a rejoiceful spirit, man. We happy, man.
Yeah, because just the back of the butt, hey, the men of the Lord in those times, because they did what they had to do, watch and do their diligence, working out their salvation. They gonna they gonna laugh at the people's calamity. They gonna marry having abundance. There's a whole lot of joy the men of the Lord gonna have. All right, why? Because we understand, hey, the things what Yahushua said. Okay, Yahushua said, John chapter 14 verse 1, don't let your heart be troubled, trust in the Most High and also in me.
That's right.
All right. Me talking about Yahushua. That was Yahushua speaking in red letter.
That's right.
You read Matthew chapter 6. I quoted earlier. That same last verse. Matter of fact, before that last verse, 33 says, seek the kingdom first, and all these things shall be added to you. But seek the kingdom first, and all these things shall be added unto you. Roughly paraphrasing, even to the last verse. All right, it says, take no thought for tomorrow. Okay, it says, take no thought. Lord saying, don't worry about all these things are written. What I just quoted, all was written in red letter, coming from the outside, our big brother. And the Lord telling us, all right, don't worry, man. All right, take no thought. That's the whole mindset we want to be on, man. All right, and and that's all. No one feels edifying. You got anything else to say? No one is edifying. Give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. We give double honors to our apostles and elders, great millstone. Also say shalom to all the occupy there, preaching the truth and all truth sincerity. No one feels edifying. We say abatham. Wa shalom.
Shalom.